Hey YouTube, obviously another Color Cup team, this time from Square Shoulder, who is a member of the channel, so thank you for the support. And they are using Talonflame, FERROTHORN, and morpeko 2600 range. I was playing Ultra League during the first day of League rotation, but decided to switch to Color Cup because it's on for the next week, and other option is only Master. Yep. So for those of you who do not know, Master League and Color Cup again next week. So lots of this coming your way. Just decided to run what I do in the Great League, as I know the Mons, Talonflame and morpeko. Yep. And just threw in FERROTHORN to cover Kingdra, but I think Credilli might be better overall. In the battle against Magnezone, I think I had a win con. I just needed to store the Aura Wheel and switch to Talon for them to throw the Wild Charge, and the Aura Wheel would have knocked them out. Realized right after I had thrown. Okay, I'll try not to call you out if I remember. So yeah, let's take a look at the battles. Again, the Talonflame morpeko core is very, very widely used in the Open Great League. Now, the Open Great League doesn't have as many Mud Boys. Like, there's Gastrodon, but that's all you'll see in the Open Great League. And here, you'll have a lot more because there's only 4 typings, and the Mud Boys do very, very well against a lot of these other typings. So you may see a little more of those, so it may not work as well. But let's take a look at the battles, check it out. Starmie. So kind of rough there. Going straight into morpeko with Seed Bomb. Unfortunately, not much to do here. So just going to go straight Aura Wheel. Will boost your attack. And then because Seed Bomb and Aura Wheel are the same duration, it just makes sense to go Aura Wheel almost all the time. They do lower your attack. We're going to get to another one. This will likely grab a shield unless they let you flip switch, which would be kind of crazy when they could just get to another move here. Yeah, so throwing right before. So you come in and get the 1 Incinerate down. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to sacrifice this. Not sacrifice. We can't flip switch. So 1 Incinerate, we'll delete that. And I have an option. You can just stay in here and get to a Brave Bird, or you can you can swap. And it is a Walrein in the back, so they are double weak to grass, and thinking that they can maybe get away with it because this one's an ice, but you are a steel. Maybe shield this. It's neutral. You'll live. My only thing was, like, this is the only move that's gonna hurt this Pokemon. What does Starmie's second move? I'm honestly blanking on Starmie's second move. I know it has like a Surf. Maybe it has like an Ice Beam that will hit neutral. But Psy Waves are resisted. Surf is resisted. So I assume that the Shadow Icicle Spear would be the most damage. But, you know, you already grabbed a shield. You can shield here and then just Brave Bird for the win. So it does not matter too much how you played it out, but this will take out for the win. Come on, game. Let us register this Brave Bird, please. Okay. Azumarill. Yeah, it's a water Pokemon. I haven't seen Azumarill in this meta at all. And met with a very attack heavy time. This is where Seed Bomb is worse, because this is an easy never bait. Good for you. Do as I say, not as I do. I was gonna say, this is an easy bait, and then you throw the nuke and they don't shield. I assume that if you're coming into a Typhlosion and you want it, yeah, and they just quit. They quit because they didn't keep switch, because they should have shielded. Which goes back to what I was gonna say. This is an easy bait. And why is it an easy bait? Because Typhlosion is so glassy that even just going like Psychic Fangs and Thundershock will like take it out, so they kind of need to shield. And if they don't shield, you're going to flip switch, and flipping switch is huge when you have a grass in the back to now beat it. So that's why that matchup went very quick, because you flip switch immediately and they cannot do anything about it. Okay, Toxapex. I mean, you have 2 better answers. Maybe we'll Brave Bird and bail, but letting them get loaded with energy, like, what do you bail into? FERROTHORN can just get easily beat, and so we are going to go FERROTHORN. And Amoonguss, yeah, okay, it's not the worst answer because it has Astonish. But Sludge Bomb, depending what the second move is, both secondary moves, like charge moves, may be resisted. If it has like a grass, unless it has like a Foul Play or something. But if it has a grass and Yeah, Sludge Bomb, it's both resisted as well. Not that you can do anything to it. And I guess the Astonishes will add up enough. So, getting to another Thunder, but unfortunately this is non-stab and resisted. So this, and Amoonguss has like a okay amount of bulk. So, no problem for them. Farm you down. By the time you get this Incinerate through, they will get a move off on you. And Sludge Bomb will hurt. So this will take you like to the yellow or red. And it is the red, and we are going to have to, and they snipe you. And that is okay. Oh, I'm really surprised you're not just trying to run with Morpeko. I don't know if there's a point to get this off. I think with Morpeko, you just try and go 2 shield and just like farm an insane amount. You do get a shield, so that's nice. And by farm, I mean just like ramp up on the aura wheels. Now you have to let the brine go, but that takes you low. You're going to try to just farm down all the way. If you lose this matchup, I think you... Oh, come on. This is going to catch him off guard. Goodbye. Not expecting that. And now you boost, and now you get Thundershock down. So, I still think the win con is probably just 2 shielding Morpeko. As having, like, that put you very low and you didn't need to. FERROTHORN is an insane save swap to me. In a meta that only has 4 typings and one of them is fire. Like, this thing is double weak to fire. And you are safe swapping it into a meta where fire actually does exist. So I don't love this. And it doesn't seem to be flipping any matchups. And at the same time, you give up your only answer to, like, Mud Boys. So it, like, this safe swap as FERROTHORN just seems to, like, put you in, like, the immediate potential lose column. Now, you do have Morpeko, right? I keep forgetting you have Morpeko with C-Bomb, which would, like, one-shot Mud Boys and outpace. So I guess it's actually not terrible with that grass. Maybe I should try Morpeko Seed Bomb. Because that coverage, the spamminess of you in the coverage is insane on that with the Mud Boys in here. Okay, you know what? You've convinced me. And I guess that does change a bit how you would play Morpeko. Okay. So take out for Alligator. Out comes the Mud Boy. And again, the thing is with this, why it's so deadly, just like working through my brain now, is that, well, one, they may not expect it. And if they don't expect it, that sucks for them. But 2, even if they do expect it, it's only 5 times 2 is 10. So 10 is probably, except for like if they have like a poison sting Aqua Tail like on Quillfish, 10 is pretty much the fastest you're gonna see in this meta, and you're so attack heavy that you should be able to just take everything. And yeah, and Psychic Fangs is kind of useless that you may as well just go Aura Wheel. It's interesting. I like it. So you're met with their Morpeko, who could Dark Aura Wheel you out. So yeah, going to commit the shield. You're gonna have to throw now. Yeah, you can't even worry about timing there. You just need to throw it, or else they're gonna get to a move. So this will take out or grab that last shield, and grabbing that last shield. And then what do you do here when they boost for a 3rd time? Because now, even here, yeah, you almost have to shield this, because I don't want to take what would be a neutral Seed Bomb that is 3 times boosted. Just going for the Aura Wheel here, because it will take out and it will boost your attack at the same time. So that makes sense. So now boost your attack, and it's a Poliwrath, and now you have the grass coverage. Now, does a boosted Seed Bomb take out from this range? It only is single effective. Holy crap, this thing is so attack heavy. And a Magnezone. Oh, okay, so this is what you're saying about... Because now you just did not take out, and you let this just get to the energy it needs to take you out here. Whereas if you came in, these Incinerates would add up a lot and force them to throw on the Talonflame, or else it would take them down. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, mirror match. So mirror matches are interesting. going straight for the fly, and despite the one attack, winning CMP, not enough to take them out. And now, do they have a Brave Bird? Are they just going to go fly? They do just go fly. Well, it will not take you out, so you'll be able to Brave Bird here. Going for the Brave Bird. The reason that they're going for the Brave Bird here is in case something tries to catch. You're only going to get like one move off, so you might as well just, if something's going to try and catch, try and nuke them. FERROTHORN into FERROTHORN, and now this is weird. I still think you make the switch after this. Or take a move and then make the switch. Like, I would make the switch. I know you have Seed Bomb that one-shots. You're just going to play this out and then hope you just outpace even though they have some energy. Okay. I mean, you have shield advantage, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. So, just going to take that shield advantage and play this long, boring mirror match out. Basically trying to chip this down to the red while you get taken out and drop their energy, and then 2v1 shield morpeko into a Mudboy with Seed Bomb, which will one-shot, and even if they have a little bit of energy advantage, you can just out Seed Bomb it. So I would expect after this should be an instant swap if you're not taken out, but if you CMP, you should still instant swap after this. They will probably do the same. Why would they double shield? Okay, so yeah, burn a shield here, and then just watch the catch is the only thing. Like, I would expect a catch to be coming here. And there's the Quag, and there goes the Quag, and then you'll switch to the Dark form, and then this game is over. Okay, I am going to switch Seed Bomb onto morpeko immediately and play with this and try and showcase a team moving forward. Okay, Gastrodon out into... Yeah, this is a weird matchup. So... It is a Charge-a-Bug that is electric, doing super effective to you, but it is also bug, which you are doing super effective against them. And ideally, you would have liked to save this as much as a flyer for the Gastrodon, but do take him out with the shield advantage, with down a shield. Zapdos comes in. Yes, it's resisted, but it's still Shadow Zapdos. So basically, you stay in this matchup. You incinerate. You try and do as much chip. Force them to throw here. Let it go. Come morpeko, and then you align your FERROTHORN on the Gastrodon, and then this game will be over. So come in here. Goodbye. Switch. You could have also Seed Bombed and caught them off guard. But yeah, when you basically have a hard answer, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, Quagsire. Gonna be tricky. The Aqua Tails or even the Stone Edge would one-shot here. But going to Brave Bird, and I'm guessing Bail into FERROTHORN. Because we've seen you okay, and they do not even shield. Out comes the Zapdos, but we will obviously just maintain switch here because getting the morpeko on this is huge. Thundershocks are neutral for going that way. Do you beat Zapdos in CMP? That's crazy. This thing is so attack heavy. Goodbye, Zapdos. Hello, a Fire Marowak Shadow. So now this is the only matchup that I've seen so far. You wish you had Psychic Fangs, because this isn't. What are they doing? They had you. They had you. Deciding one Pokemon, two shields. Nah, we're not gonna burn that shield. We're gonna save it. Okay. FERROTHORN comes in. So you can switch to morpeko. FERROTHORN comes in. Going Aura Wheel just to chip and boost your attack. You're going to have to shield if you're going to want to get the shield back. So we'll shield. We'll get the Dark off. Likely to grab the shield back if they're going to want to keep switch. Now, after having one only do 50%, I don't think that you can win switch here. Because I don't think you'll outpace to the moves. Because it's only 12 to a Power Whip. So there's no way you'll outpace. 12, 24, 36 versus 40, right? So unless you were ahead 2 Thundershocks, you can't flip. But if you weren't ahead 2 Thundershocks, yeah. So you just got to be aware of that just in terms of the counts, right? It takes 10 to get to an aura wheel. They let the first one go, which means you need to get to 40. And then, ooh, trying to come in here to catch a move and instead let them get 2 extra incinerates through. I'm assuming Blast Burn to take you out. And now you're going to need to get to a move because they're going to get a Thunder Punch, and Thunder Punch is going to do a ton on you. Yeah, I think if you lose this matchup, gonna get the fly off here. But if you lose the matchup, I think trying to 2-shield the Morpeko in that mid game there is probably what cost you, because there is no way that you were going to outpace on that thing, because it only takes 12 for them to get to a power weapon, and they only need 3, 2 shields and 1 takeout, where you need 4 aura wheels, 1 resisted, 2 shields, and then a takeout. So it's kind of tough to burn both shields in a matchup that you're going to lose anyways. I don't mind taking it to the 1 shield, but you can't burn 2 just to lose it anyways. Okay, getting a Brave Bird and going into FERROTHORN again. You have not, honestly, I don't know if it's lucky, but you have not been hit with a fire yet. For something that's double weak to fire and really only has thunder for fire, and if you get a Turtonator, it's completely resisted. I guess there's enough like Mud Boys and stuff to scare Turtonator. But you're playing a dangerous game with the Stay Swap here. So, Charge a Bug, we'll get X Scissor off here. Not enough to take out, so we'll get another Power Whip off. It'll be close to take out. They did live with 1 HP and then came back in to their Toxapex, which is loaded with energy. So we're going to have to shield this up. It is just a brine. And now if they're going to get to another move, could just be another brine because that was pretty fast. It would be tough to go that and Sludge Wave. So it is just a brine, but still, Morpeko's so glassy. Going now, just going to the farm down. Hopefully it's a Mud Boy who doesn't expect this. No, it is a Credilli. So you're going to go back to back here. My only concern is if you stay in this matchup too long, they're just going to get a ton of energy and then come out with like Stone Edges and like Rock Throws. Yeah, so instant swap, that's actually very smart. Because you can't let them just like farm you down and come out with 2 Rock Slides, because then you're going to be taken out here. So there's 1. Can you do Incinerate? Oh, they tried to come. That just not going to work. Getting to the Brave Bird. This is neutral because they're half rock, half grass. Will it KO? It does not, but they do not have a move because you made that swap, right? So if you gave them the extra couple Bullet Seeds, they probably have that second move to take you out there, but good heads up to not let them do that. Okay, so yeah, Talonflame Morpeko Core. Seed Bomb makes so much sense. Now, it makes so much sense here. I'm now wondering if it makes sense in Open Greatly too. Like this meta obviously makes sense because there's only 4 typings. One of them is water, and because 2 of them are fire and electric, that means there's more ground like Mud Boys out here, which means that Seed Bomb that can one-shot a Mud Boy is an obvious play on a Pokemon that will always win CMP and charges so quickly. So in this meta, 1,000,000% makes sense. And I believe, let me just check PV Poke here. I believe that is even the suggested moveset in this meta. Nope, Psychic Fangs is still the recommended moveset in Color Cup and Great League. Okay. However, you now have me thinking even about Open. I'm just trying to think of all the pros and cons of having this versus Open, because I've even mentioned multiple times there's really only, you spam so fast, 10. Maybe there's some times where like getting a Psychic Fangs off is useful, like if you can only get to a Psychic Fangs, if you want to leave the matchup and lower their defense so you can get in a easier matchup the second time around. So Psychic Fangs does have its advantages, but giving you that coverage there, and it's not like it's only 1 extra Thunder Shock, so I think it even may have more playing Open. I'm going to test it. I'm definitely going to test it. after seeing this in action. I'm going to test it here in the color cup. And then, yeah, because you really don't even need to watch out. I mean, Gastrodon will still slap you if they know you have it. They can just double shield and out slap you. So it's not like it's a full win, but it's enough to catch some of these ones off guard. Anyways, thanks for this mission. I will do, I forgot I was going to do it. I just haven't had time. Work is crazy. Life is crazy. I'm going to do, I need to figure out a template, but basically I just want to do something that I can pop up at the end here. Or even maybe at the beginning of videos for members. Just kind of highlighting, because I give shout out to new members like once a week, and someone's like, you should shout out members who have been around for a bit. And I'm like, that actually makes a hell of a lot of sense. So I just want to do like a quick template with like a thank you members, and then have like the months, how long you've been members. So we'll do like a 0 month, 1 month, and right now 2 months is the longest. So that way I can just kind of flash up on the screen as a thank you, shouting out the members. I don't know how often I'll do it, but it's not that hard to do. I know like, what's his name? Trainer Club has like his member list scroll at the ending. I don't want to do like a scroll because that's a lot. Like I don't edit my videos. Obviously this part I don't edit. So I just kind of click record and then stop recording after. So if I can just like pop up a image with the members' names, I think that would be the best. So just something I'm going to try and do. Don't know when I'll do it, but hopefully in the next like week I'll find time. It's been weird here. I'm not sick. You may have saw me with my school hoodie yesterday, and I got this hoodie today. Is Hoodie Dan coming back? Are you sick? No, I'm not sick. It is minus 25 outside for 2 weeks straight now. Minus 25 here. It's supposed to warm up to highs of minus 8. That still feels like minus 16, so it's still pretty cold. But here in Ottawa, we have and it's opening this year, the longest outdoor skating rink in the world. It's the canal. So basically, we have a long canal that stretches like somewhere between, 8 to 13 kilometers? Anyways, so they drain the canal and then during the winter, and then because it's minus 25, it freezes. So that it takes, it does take like multiple weeks of like minus 20-degree weather, which we have. Not the last couple of years, but this year we had it. So they're opening the canal. Yeah, so the canals, by the time this is up, the canal will be open. So if you want to, you can look it up. It's, if you want to Google, I think you can just Ottawa Canal Skate. Yeah, you can just Google search, it's the Rideau Canal Skateway. So you can just search Ottawa Canal, CANAL, skating, and they will give you some Rideau Canal Skateway, so you can kind of see like just the big picture. So you have like Parliament in the back. I'll just throw it. Let me just actually throw it up here. You know, you made it this far, might as well show you the rest of the Dan talk. So 7.8 kilometers. So you can see people. So it's an outdoor skating rink. You can see the video here. It goes like under a bunch of overpasses. What they do is they shovel the middle of it, and they have Zambonis come every once in a while, and they got like beaver tails like huts set up. So it's just a huge skating rink outdoors. Anyway, so the past 2 years it has not frozen because we've had super mild winters the last 2 years, and it wasn't cold, like the deep cold long enough for it to freeze. But yeah, this year it has been very cold, so it is frozen. That's just the lock bridge. Yeah, skating, and it goes like right downtown. So like you saw the Parliament is like in the background, so it starts like right downtown, and it goes out to one of the things. So that's a Chateau Laurier. So Parliament is just to like, you see this building over here. The main Parliament is to the left. Maybe I'll do a I wonder if I should do that one day. Maybe, because this game is so boring. Maybe one day I'll do a like skate on the canal / walk downtown Parliament, just showcase it because I got the nice camera now. I just need to get a mic for it and it should be good. Anyways, that's it. Now you know. History of Ottawa. Not history. Little piece of Ottawa winter. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.